Going live, going live. It looks like we're live. It looks like it worked. Hang on, computer. Don't crash for another hour.
Hey, guys.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Laura and Yvonne. Thank you very much for coming in.
Uh-oh.
Have to go to Home Depot. Thank you. Thank you for coming in, Yvonne.
Our show our stories here.
Our show, our story. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all spending a little time on Sunday afternoon. Sorry. I've got, what are these?
Tom's
Chewables. Not because of what I'm going to do this afternoon, but actually, I never drink coffee.
Bob's here.
Hey, Bob.
Dreamers.
Thanks for coming in, Bob. Appreciate it, man. I'm sorry I've been missing your brunch with Bob or Bob and Bonnie this morning, but all I can say in my defense is I work third shifts now, so my hours compared to the other human beings,
Lady bass players.
I don't even live in the same kind of time that most people do. So I sleep at weird times. Lady bass player, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you for spending a little time with us on Sunday afternoon. I don't know if you guys can tell. We're having a heck of a pretty day here today. It is actually, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Yes, I know. eBay. It is, I don't know if you can see it. It is 74 degrees. Where we actually have a thermometer over there. I could have got up and walked over there.
Roxy Foxy Loves Music is here.
Oh, wow, Roxy Foxy, thank you for coming in, young lady. We appreciate that so much. Wow. So, oh, yeah, I'm stepping up the pain level today a little bit. So there's probably going to be, and this is a perfect day because it's humid. There's going to be rain coming in after this. So there's humidity. Look, all I did was move the laptop out onto our deck. And already the sweat is starting to come out. So
I show our stories that I made Rebel Drive so I can watch. Bob says it's 43 degrees here.
Wow. What a difference, huh?
Yeah, big difference.
30-something degrees there, or 30 degrees or so. Yeah, about 30 degrees.
Bell's here.
Miss Southern Belle, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Coming into our little hot box here in this. Well, she knows. She's from Atlanta. So from the Atlanta-ish area, from the metro area, I would say. I think she's from Marietta.
Our
as a matter of
Rebel
fact.
says hi, and Lady Bass Player said 71 where she is.
In Kentucky. So, Kentucky's north enough of
Wondering us. Weasel's
Wondering
here.
Weasel, thanks for coming in. Wondering Weasel, Chris, we appreciate it.
Creations is here.
Handcrafted Creation, wow. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. This is wow. Usually, when we get folks, even when we do get folks, it usually takes like a 15 minutes for folks to come in at least. This is wonderful. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Well, let's see what Miss Southern Belle just woke up to what time it is. Oh, yeah. Well, Miss Southern Belle, I work third shifts.
Christy's Corner is here.
Hey, Christy, thanks for coming in. Christy's Corner. Yeah, I work third shift. I make changes that you can only make in the middle of the night when stuff's not really going on. So my days and nights. This is like on a weekday, sometime between 1 and 2:33 ish. That's when I would be waking up.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Try getting off from work and then trying to force yourself to go immediately to sleep within minutes after getting off from work. It's very hard to do, but otherwise you just don't have any life whatsoever if you don't try to schedule sleep instead of just sleeping when you want to. Let's see who all we got here. If anybody new has come in, did you get a chance to watch the tips on how to? I did watch some of it. Excuse me, y'all.
You want a drink?
No, I'm good. Well, I can reach over and get it. I'm not going to worry about this. The thing about it is, I want Dr. J. The thing is, I want to experience this eating of hot stuff. As hot as it this I'm doing this not to not doing this, of course, to prove anything to myself, because I don't really have a whole lot left to prove to myself. I'm not doing it to prove anything to you guys. I'm just doing it for views. I'm doing it to try to get those numbers to go clicking on through there.
The one in Weasel said I work swing shift. I never know if it's morning or
It's
night.
it's the same thing. Sometimes I get entire
Elmore Collins
days
is here.
mixed up. Lily's here. Thank you for coming in, Ellen Moore Collins,
Food for
1966.
Life Mall.
Food for Life Mall. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Wow. Foxy Wolf. Did you say Foxy or did she say hi or did she just?
I did.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention, of course. I was on a roll. We have my milk.
No, I didn't, Foxy Wolf. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
See, now you're making me think I'm crazy when actually, in fact, it's you that are a little crazy. You're always trying to make it out like I'm crazy. So, oh, that reminds me of crazy stuff. I'm proud of this that I showed you not too long ago. I know this is so stupid, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal to a 12-year-old
Miss
boy.
Southern Belle said, "How many hours do you need to get monetized?"
I checked about a half an hour before start setting up stuff for this, and now we need 92 or 93 hours by April or by the end of the first week. I think in April to get it there. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Maybe if I like actually swallowed fire. Which is actually I could do that because I used to do fire eating routine, and that's a lot easier and a lot less painful than eating hot stuff. Swallowing fire and blowing fire. I used to do that.
You also hammer nail up your nose.
Yeah, I can eat a light bulb. I can do a lot of stuff that is not really.
Eat a light bulb.
Yes, where you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember you doing that.
Yeah, I did it once without your
without me knowing it.
Yeah, because it was kind of I didn't think you would approve of of it, but it's pretty easy to do. I used to do these things.
Thank you, Miss Southern Belle. She says she'll run the playlist.
You don't have to. Thank you. I've never wanted to put out the suggestion about anyone running our playlist. I want to work for it. That's why we went from 2 videos a week to 3 videos a week uploading. That's why I'm eating things that are probably won't agree
Lady
with me.
Bass Player said, "How'd you do that, Bone Daddy?"
How did I do what?
I don't know.
Oh, she means eating the glass.
I don't know if the glass
or any of the other stuff, the blockhead or the it is practice. We used to have a little entertainment thing that Tammy and I did a long time ago, and but it's very unbecoming for a man of my age to continue. I think in some of those pursuits, so I've kind of.
She said, "Eat fire."
Oh, eat fire. Well, you don't actually eat it. Let's put it that way. The simplest way to explain it is you're not actually swallowing the fire. You're just
You heard me when I said Sexy Matt's here.
Hey, Sexy Matt, thank you.
Just be listening.
That's okay. Thank you. I do that a lot, Sexy Matt.
Therapy's here.
The older I get, the amount of time I have available in life in general has just shrunk so far down to where I have to plan. I have to plan just about every moment of my day what I'm going to do in that hour, in that moment, or I run out of time.
You heard me say camping therapy.
Camping therapy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. You're getting all this a couple of beats ahead of the laptop. You're getting it on your phone. Yeah, you're about the time you'll say so and so is
Bob
here.
said
Then
a couple new PO box.
No, well, Tammy, would you care to explain why we have to get a new PO?
Not really.
No, we don't know. Bob, tell us if anything like this, if any of you have ever had anything like this happen.
Scott Bartlett's here.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for coming in. Scott Bartlett from the pair of Scott and Tracy that we know and love. Kinfolk Farmer, Georgia. Y'all looking like $1,000,000. We're looking like it's about 74 degrees out here, Kinfolk Farmer, Georgia. I imagine over there where you are, it's pretty close to what we're getting today. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. I got on short pants, and I've been wearing for the last couple of months. I've been wearing either sweats or lounge pants, and obviously it's a little warmer today than it usually Oh yeah.
Judith is here.
Judith Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it when you come in. You know, when you we love seeing new folks come in, but you know, when you got people keep coming back, man, that's gratifying too. You know, if folks will come back to see you, uh, they got to not hate you if they
Mm-hmm.
come back. They
Mm-hmm.
might not necessarily, want to go on a cruise with you, but they can't hate you if they can. And I appreciate that. That's wonderful. I was going to show these folks what I showed you earlier.
Well, we need to find the PO box.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Not only are you keeping up with the conversation, you're also keeping me. Where's Ashley? Ashley ought to be in here, right? Because she's the one that was keeping me on point last time. The PO box. We don't know exactly. We know that we paid 6 months at a time, and in October, I think, or November is when we paid the last time. And yet Tammy went in there the other day to ask them about where we were in the
Poor kiss
payment
when your
thing
rain is here.
when she was checking. She didn't go there specifically for that. She went to check the PO box. While she was there, she went ahead and asked the folks at the counter. They had given our post office box away. They gave our post office box, and let's see, October, November, December, January, February. We should have another month.
Yeah.
We need to go in there. It was Friday when all this went down, but we
Yeah.
need to Monday. We need to ask him why.
Yeah.
Is our money not good anymore? But apparently, they say that we didn't pay up on time, even though it's been, in our estimation,
Well, we
less than
didn't get
6
no
months.
warning.
No warning about it at all. They just took.
Yeah.
They just gave it. So we're gonna have to redo it again. This time, I actually went through every video last night and removed the PO box from
People
every
saying they're going.
single
Matt
video.
said he'll go on a cruise. Judy says she's going on a cruise with us.
Thank you
The
so
trips are
much.
here.
Tammy really wants to go on a cruise. Thank you. Thank you. The trips. Y'all need to go check out the trips. I bragged on them before, or from Canada. Or I love Canadians. We love Canada, and I'd like to visit there. I mean, I think Italy, Africa, and Canada are
Mm-hmm.
my top places that
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go. The first one for food, uh, mostly, but I would like to go to. I'd like to see Italy. I'd like to see Africa. I know Africa's a continent, and that's a lot of ground to cover. But
Yeah.
probably the part of Africa. Uh, let's see. I would like to go to the part of Africa where they have, what is it? Is it Central Africa? Where the wildlife is, the
I
lions
don't know. I just
and
know it's
the
in Africa.
giraffes and the rhinoceroses and all those kind of things. I like to go there very, very, very much. And I'd like to go to Morocco because of the World Showcase at Epcot because it looks so cool at the World Showcase in Epcot. Morocco does. I wouldn't mind stopping off there to get a fez. Maybe my fez came from Party City, so it's
Joy
not the
Blessed
best one.
Life is here.
Joy, bless. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for coming in and thank you for asking folks to thumbs up us. We appreciate that here in this February and
She
March.
just said that she'll take you guys when you can read it.
I take you guys to my part of Germany, and we tour and have fun. Germany, we've been warming up for Germany and going to
NASCAR
Helen. So
Nana
I'd
Gang's
love to go to.
here.
I'd love to go to Germany. I know through my professional career, I've met a lot of folks who were stationed for a while,
NASCAR
service people in
Nana's gang
Germany,
is here.
and they make it sound great. There's a guy that I know that used to go boar hunting. And he would, I don't know if he was exaggerating, but he was describing these pigs the size, the way he was describing it, it was like, uh, like a little hippopotamus or something, but it was actually a pig, and they used to hunt them, and they apparently were very, I'd love to go to Germany. We've been warming up for it for a while and going to hell. And NASCAR Nana is here. Thank you,
Yeah,
Nana,
I
for
told you
coming
that
in.
twice.
Did you tell me that? I'm sorry.
And
But anyway,
Angela Critters
and
is
there's Ford
here.
Man, aka Kenneth Oates.
Yeah.
Kenneth, thank you for coming in. Sorry, losing my breath there. But yeah, that's long and short of it, Bob. We don't know what to think. They're accusing us of. We're just being honest here. Maybe we didn't. We're 50. We're pushing, getting close to 60 years old. We don't
Mm,
remember every single thing,
no.
but we do know that by looking in Tammy's email, that the last notice she got that we needed to pay up was in October, and she remembers around in that time making a payment. So they gave our box to somebody else. There's a lot of folks apparently around here want PO boxes. As soon as one becomes
Mm,
available, you know where we ought to get a PO box.
well,
They have PO boxes at the shipping post.
Oh, really?
Folks, if we
I've
ever
never
send
noticed.
Bob, that reminds me, Bob, if you're still listening, there is a package on its way up north to you. Um, so be looking for it. There's not like any gold bars in there
Adventures in the
or any rare
Heartlands
coins,
here.
but there's some cool little stuff, some local stuff that I think that you'll dig. Bob and I exchange bits of our local culture with each other from time to
Adventures in
time.
the Heartlands here.
Adventures in the Heartland. John, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it very, very much. You spending a little time with us. Let's see.
That sounds good to me, Bob.
What?
Liver and onions.
Oh, yeah.
Bob was asking what can you cook for dinner.
That's the kind of stuff I grew up on, liver and
I
onions.
love livers.
That's the kind of stuff I grew up on, liver and onions. Just put it in a pan. Oh, excuse me. What this is not. This is foreboding, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm about to eat all this stuff, and I'm getting. I can't speak, and I'm getting choked up. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. I've got to show y'all
Okay,
something.
John, we will.
What John say?
John said when we get a new PO box, let him know he's got a package for
Thanks, John. I'm glad you didn't send anything already. I was worried about that. When Tammy came home and told me what they had told her at the post office, my first thought was, Lord, please, may there not be someone that got something in transit to us right now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff doesn't
Yeah.
come to Mike and Tammy, it comes to Bone Daddy. And that's, that could be anybody that owns that. Anybody could say, I'm Bone Daddy. Yeah, I got a key. I'm Bone Daddy. Put it in there, So I'm glad. Oh, and that reminds me of one thing I was going to tell folks. And we're going to try to make a habit when we send folks stuff to include a card or something that actually identifies ourselves.
Yeah.
We do most of the mailing that we do from a place called the Shipping Post,
Mhm.
which, by the way, has post office boxes.
We need to
You
check
can
into
rent.
that. Yeah.
And I actually feel more confident about the Shipping Post. Sorry if you work for the U.S. Postal Service, but I actually feel more confident about this place that's right next to Walmart.
Hi, Jan.
Hey, Jan, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. It takes my brain a couple of seconds to catch up with what Tammy's saying over here when I'm on a roll. Look at this baby. There's your baby. Okay, that's enough of that laughing on a dog. All right. Let's see. Four men saying hi. Sexy Matt looks like he may be having sushi, or he may be wanting Misfits and Dreamers to prepare some sushi. That would be cool. Sushi, I hear, is very hard or very exacting. You train for years, and someone will like beat you if you get it wrong while you're training. I'm not sure about that last part, but it sounds right.
Ooh, Judith, that sounds good. Stuffed pepper soup. Ooh, that sounds good.
How do people
I've had it before.
How do people come up with these just ideas? Because
good.
we'll sit there in the living room and like, what can we make? And I mean, just the clock, and neither one of us can come up with it. And then people come up with stuffed pepper soup. Tammy's a big fan of stuffed peppers, especially.
I love stuffed peppers.
Let's see. Oh, how sweet. Cute pie. Oh, stop. They're talking about it. I'm getting everything slower, of course, because it's on the laptop. Yeah, Sadie loves to be loved more than Addie does. Addie, the bigger dog, the pit bull, is more concerned with what the smaller dog thinks. So she'll actually come and love on us for no other reason than to look over and see what the other dog thinks about her. But just spontaneously, because she wants to, she's just into the other dog is more than she is us. I was going to show everybody this because I was proud. I was proud of this. Okay, this is not good. I collect, some of have probably seen around in my house some weird objects. Y'all seen my Fiji mermaid. Some of y'all have that a prize thing that I got in my folk art face jug collection, which is a little weird, and my oddities upstairs. Anyway, I've been wanting for a long time. I don't know, maybe some of you people, some of you folks will recognize this.
Joy Bless Life said we got our payment just in time to save our postal address. It's sensitive on time.
On timing, yeah, it must be. It must
be.
And we must be. Maybe we're miscalculating when we actually paid last time, as opposed to when that email came in warning us that our time was up. But they're serious about that.
Yeah,
I tell you what I've learned. Tell you what I've learned from this. I'm not putting my PO box number in the description of every single video.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'll put it in our channel description, but every single video. No, it's a pain to have to go in there and wipe all that out from every single video. I haven't found a way to like run it as a batch job and take it out of all of them at once. So I had to go in there. I didn't want to be responsible for someone sending something. And if anybody just has to send us something, we don't mind giving you our real address. It's just it's a longer address, and it's just easier if we have a PO box, say PO box so and so. But if you just have to, anyway, uh, I don't know how many folks will recognize. They're sometimes called Charlie Chimp, and they're also the symbol playing chimpanzee slash monkey.
Yeah.
And if you've ever watched any horror movies, I think Stephen King actually had on the cover back in the day of one of his novels or one of his collection of short stories a symbol playing a monkey. Anyway, for any, they're a necessary part of any oddity environment, I think, to have
Angela
one.
Critter says, put it in a forward for the PO box to direct mail to you.
That's that's a good idea.
Patches and potholes is here.
Thank you, Angela Critters. That's a good idea. Patches and potholes. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. We haven't got to the good stuff yet. I'm trying to get rid of this nagging little thing that I got. It's the coffee, I think, Tammy.
That's
I think the
weird.
coffee. What did you put in there? Did you
Usual.
poison me?
Put some bourbon in there.
I thought maybe you poisoned me to get more views. Anyway,
She said it would forward 18 months.
wow. We need to
Chicken
do that.
Johnny is here.
Chicken Johnny, thanks for coming in.
Big
Appreciate
Chief
it, buddy.
60's here.
Big Chief 60, thanks for coming in. From NASCAR now, Nana asked these folks to come in. Nana, thank you. Thank you. Nana, go visit NASCAR Nana. She is such a nice person and fun. Go check out NASCAR Nana. I just call her Nana. So now I've got to go back and of course her page just comes when I click on it. It shows the NASCAR Nana Gang. NASCAR Nana Gang. Go NASCAR. I knew there was one other word in there other than NASCAR Nana. NASCAR Nana Gang. She's a lot of fun. Very sweet. A good friend here on YouTube, y'all. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, a necessary part of any oddities collection to have on any bookcase in any. My daughter says my office here in the house looks like a cross between something that would belong to a Victorian gentleman and a 12-year-old boy, and I think that's probably as accurate a description as what you'll get of what you'll find in there. Anyway, a symbol playing monkey necessary. Expensive. There's only one company in the world, I think, now that ever makes any of these. I think it's in China, and it's when they'll have a run of them and ship them out, people buy them. If you go to any oddities in any collection site where people are selling used ones, not new ones, used ones, they're going to cost in excess 60, 70, 80, and above, depending on their conditions. Um, there are oddity shops, a couple of oddity shops here in the Atlanta area, and they routinely sell them anywhere, depending on their condition, excuse me, starting at about $80. So keep that in mind. In order to have this classic on your shelf, symbol playing, I hope everybody understands what I'm talking about.
Is the trees getting buds on them yet? Mr. Bunny was wanting to know.
Buds?
Yeah. I don't have glasses on.
I'm not saying there's still a few stubbornly clinging leaves. I
That
mean,
tree always does that.
I've seen two leaves on this one right here, just out at the very end of a branch. Logic says they should have been gone a long time ago because we've had some wind and some storms coming here. But man, the persistence of leaves. But we don't. I don't think we have any new buds coming out. Our grass is starting to look like it won't be long before it needs mowing, and it's just February, and we may be on the way to mowing grass before long.
NASCAR Nanny says, I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Nan. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, symbol playing monkey. We've established that they usually cost, even in a non-working condition, a fair amount. This past Monday, I noticed on eBay there was an auction for one with a very low starting bid. I made that starting bid, and no one else bid on this symbol playing monkey. So, see if I, yeah, this fellow right here, this morning I won this little symbol play monkey in a Fez, no less, and I paid. Let's see if I can show you. $5.15. My opening bid was the only bid, and I've seen symbol playing. I think it was because of the way they described it. The name they called it Mr. Monkey, Charm Company, Monkey Playing Symbols. And usually they're described as symbol playing monkey, symbol playing chimp, or Charlie Chimp, which is used to be their kind of generic name for them. But anyway, I've got my very own symbol playing monkey now for my oddities collection upstairs.
Mr. Bunny Janice is the creepy monkey.
You know, if you to someone that doesn't have taxidermy or fake shrunken heads and stuff like that up in their in their workspace, they probably wouldn't understand the symbol playing monkey and the significance of it. But if you like, if you've ever seen any kind of movie or show where someone has a room that's kind of got odd stuff in it, there's usually on some shelf a symbol playing monkey, usually much more expensive than $5 and change. So it was like
buy
victory.
A new monkey for $5.15. Any monkey.
Are you talking about a real monkey?
No.
Oh, okay. I can get you a monkey. No, I don't know how much a real monkey would be. Oh, we weren't talking about real monkeys, were we? But I have thought about it. You can ask Tammy. I have asked permission to get a monkey.
And a goat.
Well, a goat's, I think, more realistic because monkeys take from what I understand, even though we are in the South, and apparently Southern ladies, they do love their monkeys and to treat them like babies. But I don't think we can handle a monkey. And the dogs would drive it absolutely insane. The monkey would be riding around the house on the dog's back, twirling his little, yeehaw, and the dog's just going crazy. We'd have to take them to a doggy psychiatrist to talk them down, get them some medication. But yeah, I'd like to have a monkey, but a goat, I think, is feasible. A goat is feasible. I don't know if you've ever seen the miniature goats, and they come in very miniature, just like dogs. There's miniature and then there's miniature dogs. There's people that breed them down really, really small. There are goats out there. Tammy has seen one, full-grown goats that are about how big would you say that goat that walks around Blue Ridge and people pay to take the picture with
so cute.
Turn around.
Okay. What is it?
I'll ash. But oh God, it was so cute, and they're so tiny. I think a goat's doable, but Tammy's just so anti-goat. Tammy's anti-goat, I think, or livestock.
Smell, I think. Yeah, they do.
And I've heard rumors.
And Our Show says they're collecting is dog hair.
We have dog hair.
And Christy's Corner said we collect cat hair.
Hey, man, Big Joe and Malia's in here. Thanks for coming in, Big Joe and Malia's world. I appreciate it. Go check out Big Joe and Malia's world too. You won't regret if you did. Honest to goodness, you won't regret.
Foxy Wolf says monkeys are mean and nasty.
Well, I have heard that a monkey will, if upset, throw its own poo. Or maybe even when it's not upset, maybe when it's just feeling, yeah, let's see what happens. It'll throw its own poo. Maybe that's a rumor, but I've heard that monkeys will throw poo. And even I won't stoop to that if I get upset about something. Let me see here. Okay, I've been dragging out this. I've showed everybody my symbol playing monkey. That's the biggest thing, honestly. I needed. Well, thank you. I needed that win from the symbol playing monkey. It's been a tough week at work, and I've lost my tripod for my camcorder, and we depended on that thing for shooting videos around our house, and I can't find it. And we think it may have gotten thrown out with some trash. So I don't know. Anyway, it's been a tough couple of days. I needed the monkey. I needed that monkey win. Okay, what everybody's here for? The reason everybody came in.
Scott's here.
I've been known to throw my poop too while cooking. Thanks for coming in, Tales of the Techno Hillbilly.
No, he said I'm listening while he's cooking.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was saying he throws poop when he's cooking.
I know. That's just nasty.
In frustration, in frustration, I shall throw my poo. Okay. So a couple of, not, it's been more than a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, we were in Dahlonega, and there's a jerky shop there called Outlaw Jerky and Trail Grub. And they have more than just jerky there. They have trail mixes and trail grub. I guess they don't sell actual grubs to eat, but they do have other kinds of food. And I had heard through the local kind of social media grapevine that they had this box there, and it is called the endorphin explosion. It is filled supposedly with increasingly hot stuff. I don't know. Last week, Tammy and I tried this, all of these. Actually, you tried all of these, did you not?
And I also had one of those on some eggs this week.
You did? You put some on your eggs?
The habanero. It was really good.
It wasn't good?
Yeah, it was really good.
They had this collection of Arizona Gunslinger pepper sauces, the heat you can eat. I strongly suspect that Arizona Gunslinger is a subsidiary of Outlaw Jerky, and Trail Grub is probably not something you would find in your grocery store. Is what I'm trying to say. You'd probably either have to find it online. But Tammy and I both tried the sauces. They had some heat, but they weren't unbearable like that kind of thing. But they had some heat. But Tammy obviously is now applying these hot sauces to her meals when she's eating them.
Chili too.
But they were all really good. The point I'm trying to get to is Arizona Gunslinger, probably affiliated with Outlaw Jerky. They have an online presence in stores at different locations. But this is really good. The sauces, really good sauces. I would use these on a variety of things, not just meats, but like Tammy said, she put some in her eggs to spice them up this week. And the kid also came, which Tammy and I consumed last week. I can't brag on this enough.
Of the
Tabasco chocolate bar was included.
That was really good.
That was good. You wouldn't think that this combination would be that good. Oh my goodness, the Tabasco chocolate bar. Drat, gonna have to catch this on the replay. Got a run. I want to run, go. Thank you so much. Our story. If Rebel Ruby is going to, thank you, Ruby, for coming in. Roxy Foxy, thank you for coming in, young lady. If you're leaving too, if you're still here, fine, you'll get to see the pain. Hopefully there's some pain. Anyway, the Tabasco chocolate bar was pretty good. Well, first we're going to
take them out of the box, and I'll make that box.
Well, I want to use the box every week to show everybody.
I know. I'm just
and we got another week. Okay, well, I'll get these two out. But they included some jerkies. We're going to try a couple of them today. I don't know. I say we. Tammy's doesn't know if she's going to do this whole thing. Last week,
I don't like milk.
Last week, Tammy tried everything. She tried everything: the chocolate bar, all the sauces, and in fact liked them so much. And Cashew Paul, y'all, excuse me. This is foreboding. To be
Angel Critters, thank you. Enjoy your Zoom meeting with your grandson.
Oh yeah, enjoy that. That's wonderful. And
George Campbell's here.
That's something you couldn't do. When our child was young, you couldn't Zoom meeting with anybody and see anybody.
Do you hear me? What? George Campbell's
George,
here.
Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, you're just in time for the part where it gets good. The first part of any of these live streams is me talking to people other than Tammy, because not that I don't love talking to Tammy, but she's basically other than work people, the only person I physically talk to. I exchange messages, different kinds of messages with folks, but good Lord. You would think this would rip these 4Ks. We love Rain. Thank you for coming in, ma'am. I appreciate it. We're just now getting to the opening of one of these. We're going to try. There was one in here. I'm not sure how hot it's going to be. Let me before I finish tearing it. This was just included, and I figured, why go straight to the ghost pepper when we got one that came with it that we paid money for, and it might have some heat to it. I don't know. It's Cajun beef jerky. This is J.C. Rivers. Gourmet Jerky. I don't know if JC Rivers is also a subsidiary of Outlaw Jerky. If this is all these products are like great value at Walmart or something like that. I don't know. But this is the first time we're going to try their jerky, and we figured since this came with it, we'll go ahead and try. I will go ahead and try the Cajun jerky. Let me get a piece of it out. Let me get a pretty piece because people don't want to see the janky looking anything on.
Yeah.
Well, they're looking at me, so that just okay. I can't get that little part off. Okay, this is Cajun flavored beef jerky. It smells. Ooh, doesn't that
Smells tasty.
smoky? It's got a smoky, natural smoke flavoring. Natural smoke. I don't know what natural smoke flavoring is. They got people with a cigarette that just like stands over this jerky and
They didn't say nicotine.
it blows smoke down into them. I don't know, but naturally smoky. I thought when we want to inject smoke, we get Dell's or liquid smoke or something like, and put it in there. Dell's is kind of smoky.
Yeah.
It's got that. Some of you probably use Dell's sauce and stuff to soak your different things for your grill. Okay, that's a bug crawling on the screen. Okay, we're gonna try first off just to get warmed up here. This all may be a dud. I hope not. I hope this is hot. I hope this ghost pepper's hot.
I want to try it because it smells good.
Well, I'm talking about the ghost pepper. I haven't even opened the ghost pepper yet.
No,
this is Cajun.
I ain't trying no ghost pepper.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Spicy.
I don't know yet. Some of these are sneaky. Some of those spices last week, you chew it and you think, man, I got this. This ain't nothing. And then like 25, 30 seconds in, then it comes up behind you and like, hello. There's a little heat to this. It's coming up on me. It's creeping up. In retrospect, for doing a heat challenge, perhaps I should have chosen an easier to chew delivery system than jerky. Maybe just complete sauce all the way through because you put sauce on a spoon. And this is a gift that keeps on giving. But go ahead. Go, Tammy. Go, Tammy. It's hard. It's jerky, honey. It's just jerky.
I'm a soft too.
So what do you think? It creeps up on you. Give it about 30 seconds. It's not going to be it's not going to be unbearable.
It's delicious.
I shouldn't have took that drink. It is, y'all. This is not. This is not an overpowering Cajun. My beard caught it. No, it didn't. The Cajun flavor.
So
not,
good.
Well, it's good, but it's not overpoweringly Cajun. It's got a smoky, almost barbecue sauce flavor. I understand why there's a Cajun, why they're calling it Cajun. There's a little bit of flavor in there that I would call. You want some more?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some of it back. Oh, jerky.
God, it looks like a fruit roll up.
It's good, and for jerky, I don't know. Well, I'll buy some at Walmart sometime. I'm not going to take another drink. I'm gonna let the heat from that piece of jerky.
It ain't bad.
It's not bad, but there's some heat. You don't feel any heat?
A little bit.
Dang. Anyway, there's not overwhelming Cajun flavor. There's some Cajun, but I would call it closer to like a barbecue sauce. And it's really, I was so far. I don't think this Outlaw Jerky shop, any of the products that they sell there, so far in our experience now, have been a ripoff. And by that I mean it's in a tourist town. It's obviously the kind of shop that you're probably not going to find on everybody's town square, but it's in a tourist town. So naturally, you're going to wonder whether or not this stuff is just basically stuff that no better than what you would get anywhere else. You can't have any of this for sure. A little bit. You can't. Anyway, very good jerky. The candy bar, I think you can get that anywhere, but it was good. The sauces, all of them so far
Tasty.
were excellent. Okay, this isn't about the heat. Sorry,
I do too.
I'm sorry. Jerky, if you've eaten jerky, it get in there between teeth. Okay, this is the part of this uh, I've been dreading. This is ghost pepper flavor. Now, I don't know. Tammy is like Cashew Paul said last week. Sometimes women, he was saying, I don't think this is a compliment. He's saying for some reason, a lot of women don't have as much trouble with the heat from hot stuff.
I wonder why it
I don't know.
is.
I was watching something the other day. There's some kind of thing where celebrities eat hot wings, and my daughter turned me on to it. But I was watching that. But anyway, the celebrities have to answer. Basically, the celebrities are being interviewed while they're eating like the hottest wings on the menu at some restaurant, or
Oh
or something
no.
like that. And it's funny, but noticeably, usually the ladies that are on the show handle the heat from this better. So who knows?
I'm not trying that because I don't like milk. Ugh.
Well, let's see what we got. Thanks for I forgot on NASCAR. There's somebody else from NASCAR now, I believe. Thank you. Jerky is notorious for teeth wedging. I'm telling you. Oh wow. Oh wow. This has the ghost pepper. This is ghost pepper, y'all. I also have Carolina Reaper next week for the finale of this series. I'm going to and I'll try to find up something else to do before then too. Maybe I'll swallow fire. I haven't got a fire wand anymore.
The wicked shop process said you're gonna fill the ghost pepper, get sugar ready and milk. We got milk, but I never heard about sugar.
Okay, well, okay. The smell. What do you think, honey?
Delicious.
It smells
It
good.
smells like teriyaki, sort of.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it has a teriyaki flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy is good at identifying
Because I
aromas
love
and
taste.
flavors. How it burns my mouth. Okay, yeah, I imagine it's about to burn my mouth too. Anyway, this is ghost pepper. It smell. We both think that it smells good. Tammy has identified the smell as slightly teriyaki and smoky as
Tracy,
well.
I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name.
Someone has been blowing a cigarette into this too. Natural smoke flavor. Tracy Sherritt
Yeah,
from
I did
Scott and
pronounce
Tracy
that. Oh yeah.
karaoke on British Tea Drinkers show.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for coming in, Tracy. We appreciate it. You're just in time for. Oh gosh, I'm dreading this. I've been. You know how you'll get video suggestions when you log into YouTube, things to watch. I got one earlier this week about weird things that they found in the 60s when they turned off the water flow to the Niagara Falls down in the rocks below. They found a bunch of skeletons, a bunch of them. They didn't even have any clue, folks, that had gone over these
Let me go
falls that
get
were
you some
down there.
sugar
What's the sugar for?
for the burning.
Sugar is good for that?
That's what. Where's it at? The Wicked Shop Project.
Yeah, I'll take anything,
Okay,
honey.
I'll be
Just
right
in
back.
case. I'm going to try not to. I anticipate that I'll probably have to. But anyway, video about weird things. And of course, if you watch one video that YouTube suggests, then you're going to get a ton of other suggestions that are somewhere in the neighborhood of that. So I started getting suggestions for videos of people who have jumped into the Niagara River to end their own lives by going over the falls. And it's often described that moment when they're standing right on the edge before taking that drop. You can just tell the look on some of the witnesses have seen the looks on these people's face. You could tell they were in that valley of decision. And I feel like, honestly, even though this is just a piece of beef jerky. It is beef, yeah, beef jerky.
Let's go ahead and eat it.
Okay, well, all right. Let me see how I should do this. You think I should cut a piece of it off?
I want to take a big piece.
Well, I don't want to take a big piece, but what I'm afraid is going to happen is as I'm ripping it, a big piece of it's going to.
Well, cut it when you know.
No, people don't want to see that. People want to see the maximum risk. Okay, let's give this a whirl. All right, ghost pepper. Okay, it ain't gonna hit me at first every time I've eaten one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Here it comes. Pretty quick. So far, no overpowering, but it's coming a lot sooner than any of this other stuff. The flavor, before my mouth starts hurting too bad, the flavor of this, you were right, Tammy. It's just
Hot.
it's getting hotter. It's slight teriyaki.
Yeah.
Not teriyaki, but teriyaki. Hmm. Wow.
Pretty hot.
It's hotter than anything that we've tried so far. Let me get this crap out of my teeth. It's not crap. It tastes great. That's Scott's and Taco Bell.
Tracy says I'm out in the car and Scott is in Taco Bell. And he must have turned his stream on because she can hear it in the car.
Okay.
Need milk?
No. It's hot. This is probably up there. This is. I don't know if it's going to get any hotter. I don't know if Big Joe is in here still or not. If he knows that ghost pepper, if it just keeps getting hotter and hotter over minutes, or if there's some point at which it peaks. It's hot. This is probably the hottest thing
Your eyes watering?
I've ever put in my mouth. This is one of the hottest things I've ever had. But so far,
It's not real bad.
well, it's not like I need you to call 911 or anything yet. It's just the inside of my mouth is burning. Whew. Okay, let's see here. I'm on.
Scott said the tone in your voice was serious turn.
I'm gonna eat some more of it.
Big Chief 60 said it's a slow burn, sir.
Is it? And I just took another bite.
Idiot.
Jumped the gun on that one,
Yeah,
though.
you did.
You want to try a little bit, even a
No.
little bit of it, because just for the sake
Yeah,
of the teriyaki
just a
flavor,
tiny bit.
the teriyaki flavor is not bad at all. It's subtle. Ooh, let me get that out of my teeth.
I taste the heat.
Do you?
Ooh, it's tasty though.
Mm. Ah. Okay. Woo. Um.
Woo, baby.
Yeah, my eyes are starting to. And then I took that second bite, which was not one of the smarter things I was doing. It's too bad the response on my there's such a lag on the laptop that people are saying, it's a slow burn. And by the time they actually said that, I had this stuff in my mouth and was chewing on it.
Spaceman Dudley's here.
Dudley, thank you for coming in, Spaceman Dudley. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm having to swallow a lot of spit.
My eyes aren't even watering, but I didn't have that big of a piece.
It's like a swallowing your own spit with this is like your house is on fire and you've got a red Solo cup full, and you're throwing red Solo cups full of water on it. That'll wake you up too. Man, that's better than these Rockstar Energy
Wicker
drinks.
Sharp Project says Bone Daddy 2 is good for you. It's good for our entertainment, as sick as it is. This is.
This is honestly, it's. I feel like I'm cheating them though, honey, because I feel like they want to see me, like in tears.
Well, eat that. Oh no, you saving it for next week.
The ghost, the Carolina Reaper. That's the finale, honey.
Ooh,
I got nothing without the Carolina Reaper. Jerky? No, I'm kind. My nose hadn't started running yet. It's starting to in the back. You're starting to feel like what used to feel like it was just like a rock is starting to now become like sand.
You sure you don't want the milk?
No, I don't want any milk.
Wow.
I'm not going to do the milk. I haven't been time. I should have been timing myself on this, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
That's what comes with age. You don't even remember what time it is. Whew.
Yeah, don't rub your eyes. You didn't rub your eyes, did you?
I might have rubbed my. I don't know.
Oh,
I hope I
no.
licked my fingers off really good. Oh, thanks, Spaceman Dudley. Again, the lag between the laptop what you're saying and when I see it. Oh man. Ooh, Lord. Honestly, I'm being honest. I could go hotter. I
Well,
could go hotter than the ghost pepper. I think I
you
can
the
go hot.
man.
I'm not going to today. Next week I'm gonna do the Carolina Reaper.
I love
That other
the
jerky.
flavor of
It's
that.
just subtle teriyaki.
Yeah.
Not like overpowering. Like
Yeah.
you buy something that's teriyaki flavored. This doesn't
Yeah.
even say that on there.
Yeah.
Teriyaki anywhere, but it's there. It's absolutely there. There's teriyaki sauce in it. Oh, it's good. Okay. I'm gonna have some more. It's good. It's burning the crap out of me, but the flavor,
It's so
this is
good.
so good. This outlaw jerky shop. Oh God, sorry y'all. I'm so sorry. Sorry y'all. Okay, sorry. Uh, no, lady bass player. They're growing Carolina Reaper.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh man. Okay, I just swallowed some more of that. Trying to keep the heat up. I could go hotter. I could go hotter than this. This is uncomfortable, almost uncomfortable. It is. It's here's the thing. Like it says on the side of the box. What does it say on the side of the box? Tammy, on the back on that sticker, endorphin something. Explosion. Endorphin.
Yeah.
Okay. Endorphin explosion. I kind of understand that because I'm not at the point. There's not enough pain like to freak out about it. Uh, but there's enough pain there to.
Read what the Wickershire Project says.
I suggest wearing gloves with the Reaper. Pull off your gloves because your hands go to your face too. That's true. I'm sitting here not thinking about it. I got something that's lighting up my insides, my throat anyway. The pain is really uh, not on my gums. I'm not feeling it on my gums as much or on my lips, but the roof of my mouth, my tongue, underneath my tongue, and my throat is where it all is.
Turn around, let me see your face. Your nose is red.
Is it? Well, on the inside of my body is
Are you
is
sweating?
I'm sweating a little bit. The inside of my body's starting to heat up a little bit. Woo, let me see. I'm gonna time here. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite. Oh,
You're sucker
there,
for punishment.
there goes the nose starting to loosen up a
Run.
little bit. Not run, but loosen up, which is good too. This is really the endorphins. The pain is kind of making me,
Well, good. I got some housework for you to do.
it's kind of waking me. It's kind of waking me up. And the flavor of this stuff is just so. If this wasn't hot, I could sit here probably for a snack and eat this entire bag of bag of jerky if I did. Let's try a little bit more.
Jesus, Mike, you are glowing.
Yeah, I can't describe. The flavor is almost worth it. The flavor is worth it. I'm obviously still eating. All I've had today was a peanut butter sandwich. Like Cashew Paul said, to eat, something starchy like bread. So I had a peanut butter sandwich to keep my stomach from being upset.
Bob said, okay, eating hot jerky turn you into Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Mm. I mean, it's warming me. Oh man! And I just keep adding coals onto the fire. Why am I doing this? Why am I eating this? Now it's just getting. Now it's getting ridiculous. Not ridiculous. Sorry, I'm picking my teeth in front of it. How, 2 years ago, do you think there would ever be a time when either one of us would be on a camera in front of people? picking their teeth on camera. But that jerky, it needs to come out. It needs to come out of the teeth. Okay, y'all. This is hot. It's hot. This is undoubtedly.
That's okay, 4Ks. We love rain. We don't mind you just listening.
Thank you for being here at all.
We
we
have 2
appreciate it.
bathrooms, Scott.
Oh, I will be. I'll be fine in that regard. I think. I don't know. I've never done this before, so I may be being a little premature, like I was about taking multiple bites. But wow, it's hot. But and it's the hottest thing I've ever put in my mouth. But I don't know. Maybe the delivery system has something to do with it. Maybe if you eat something that's saucy, like a sauce that's hot, maybe the heat. I don't know. Maybe it's worse then. I don't know. But I can't imagine anything worse than having to chew and chew and chew and chew on a piece of jerky with every bite of it, heat coming out of it. Okay, that's it. I'm not eating any more of the jerky. As good as it tastes, and it does taste good, y'all. Take it from me. This outlaw jerky, their jerky there, and I think the specific brand is the JC Rivers. Their whole theme of the store is cowboy. Uh, you're liable to see, taxidermy or saddles or ropes, it's stuff like that in their stores. But if you're ever in a tourist town, you see an outlaw jerky, I can testify.
Would you quit picking your
I'm
teeth?
sorry, I had to get there's one piece. Ooh, and it's hot too. It's on the tip of my tongue. But they're good. The flavor of this stuff is good. And it's not everything they sell in the store is hot. It's not Pepper Palace. It's a jerky store. They have elk jerky, shark jerky, python jerky, uh, buffalo, any kind of exotic jerky. I don't know if they have the selection that Bucky's apparently
The
has.
Ricochet Pro just counting how many times you touch your head.
Oh God, I keep doing it, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Like that's going to help. Licking the tips of my fingers is going to. Maybe it will. Maybe my spit is now at this point like a disinfectant, but because of all this heat. You know, folks. Honestly, I don't not recommend trying hot stuff. It's hot, and maybe I'll pay for it tomorrow. Right? Maybe I will. Maybe it'll come. Maybe I'll have to pay the ferryman when it's coming out the other side. But right now it's hot enough to you know.
You want some milk?
No, I don't want any milk. I don't want any milk. Not yet. No, I'm fine. The milk would have been. The milk would have been if I couldn't have just couldn't have couldn't have dealt with it. But it's hot and it hurts. But it is not so far beyond doable. I'm actually kind of now up for the Carolina Reaper next week to give it a try. It's gonna. I'm sure it's gonna be well on the Scoville unit, which Cashew Paul says is arbitrary. It's just a name that they give to levels of heat, but it is on the scale. The Reaper is I don't know, a couple million, 2 or 3 million Scovilles above the ghost pepper. Wow. Let's see. Oh, I will. I am George. Next time when I handle the Reaper. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh wow. I've seen people that have. Oh, I was about to do it again. Scratch my side of my nose, honey. Oh, there. Yeah, right in there. Oh, thank you.
Now you're making me itch.
I think one of the dogs accidentally scratched me. You see that little place on my I think one of the dogs when I was loving on the dogs and they're like trying to hug you with their little I think I got scratched under my nose. Oh wow, folks. I don't heartburn. Heartburn will probably come up, but we have Tums. We have Pepto Bismol. Uh, we actually have a let me tell you a really good heartburn remedy that probably most of you already have in your home. Don't taste really good. Mustard. You just take table mustard, pour it on get yourself a teaspoon or I don't know, one of those spoons that you usually would have in the kitchen, and take a gulp of kitchen just type mustard like you put on a hot dog. It will help your heartburn a lot. I think I've never seen any remedy for heartburn that has worked for me personally, as well as a good old spoonful of mustard. Will help you pretty good.
Baking soda does that too.
Well, baking soda is hard to get down.
I
Are you
know.
talking
I'm
about?
just saying.
Are you talking about putting it like on a
For
spoon?
heartburn, yeah.
No, I couldn't do that. Ooh, baking
Elaine
soda.
used to do that.
No, but mustard will flat out knock a heartburn in the head if you just eat a spoonful of that. But that may be on the way because now I'm starting to feel a different kind of burning, not like a more of a sore throat kind of burning now. It's not the kind of burning like insistent burning pain. It's more like if you had a cold or something, and I had a sore throat. I'm not sure how much of that is my sinuses. They're now starting to leak back down into my throat, and that's why I have to keep pausing and swallowing because I keep getting drainage from the back of my throat. But and there's heat in the drainage. But this was good, folks. This stuff, this jerky. I recommend trying something hot. I mean, I wouldn't go straight to ghost pepper. Maybe like we've been doing, warm up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Carolina Reaper. I imagine that right now I feel kind of happy because I was able to, even though it hurts, to survive it and to not drink the milk that I've got sitting right over here, even though it's been tempting.
Read what the Wickershire Project says.
Complex carbon molecules found in most sugars bond with capsaicin. Use it like a mouthwash, sugar like a mouthwash. If I have to do that, I will. I'm going to try to give all of y'all the maximum amount of entertainment value for your time. You're not coming here to. Most folks, I don't think, come to see these things to watch somebody survive them and overcome them. I think most people want to see people hurt. That's why I ate half this pack of jerky, this ghost jerky, right here in front of you guys, so I could get the maximum amount of its effect. Now I think it's leveled out. I actually think it's leveled out. There's still pain there, but it's not getting any worse whatsoever.
Well, yeah.
And it's starting to actually, I think, come down just a hair to where now it's just like I was saying a moment ago, like if you had a bad cold and your throat was sore from that, instead of a burning, it's just kind of a scratchy, irritating. My throat. There's drainage coming out of the back now, and it's hot. It's like a hot sauce coming out of the back of my sinuses and draining into my throat. But yeah, it feels honestly, it is a little bit of an endorphin rush. I understand why folks do this we're going to have to honestly, where we're going to end up with this whole thing, don't you, buddy? We're going to end up going to Helen, to the Pepper Palace. Is Kenneth Oaks still in here? They're supposed to be in Helen a couple of weeks from now. We're supposed to meet him in Helen to hang out for a little while. Kenneth, if you're in here, yeah, he's in here. Kenneth, there is a Pepper Palace, right in like the heart of where's Helen? I'm sorry, it's a little distracting. Um, and the Pepper Palace is famous, of course. You've seen, I think, on some of the Smoky Mountain channels that vlog the Smokies. There's a Pepper Palace in Gatlinburg, and maybe in Pigeon Forge. And people have took the challenge. They have this wall of pain or wall of flame challenge. We might want to consider that, Kenneth. We might want to consider taking that. I don't know if how much it is to do this. You're not buying whole bottles of sauce, but if we're both feeling skippy and up for it, and you don't mind, we could stop in the Pepper Palace and maybe try to do that. What did Spaceman say? Foxy, he did something. Can you smoke it, Bone Daddy, too? Smoke what, the jerky Or
Judas said Mike tell me there's actually spicy crickets you can eat. Ever
spicy
tried them?
spicy crickets.
Never heard of them.
No, well, we've tried. We've eaten crickets on here
Yeah.
before. We've actually eaten crickets on this channel.
Well, I think I swallowed it whole or spit it out.
But yeah, if you chew them, their little legs have a tendency to get caught between your teeth. But yeah, we've eaten crickets that were.
Bob said you need a shot of 151 rum.
We've eaten barbecue flavored crickets and ranch flavored crickets. Ranch. The barbecue wasn't that good. I mean, I don't know if the crickets are really cost a whole lot. I've used to feed them to reptiles and spiders and stuff that I've had. But crickets can cost, I think, a fair. They're a source of protein. So, how much do we used to pay for crickets at the pet store to feed our?
I don't remember.
They're a lot cheaper if you get them wholesale for like a breeder or something like that. I'm not talking about for us eating. But I'm talking about the people.
I was just picturing that.
I imagine the people who make those crickets that you can eat that they sell in the store. They probably go to the same people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that was awful. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. I apologize. I imagine the cricket breeders for the human eating trade is the same for the cricket breeders for the reptile eating jerky instead of bacon. Foxman just getting my breathing back. Yep. We got everybody pray for Spaceman Dudley for his complete recovery. Oh Lord. Whew. Tammy, y'all wouldn't. I'm at a loss. That just really it did. It was a whole. I don't know if any people could tell, but when we first came on, I was at one energy level.
Good, I got some housework for you to do.
See, you ain't got to really go there with everything like this. You can let me have my moments and my small victories without having to put me to work. But wow, that gives some energy. I would recommend this every now and then for folks as a kind of a.
Spaceman Dudley says your chest burning.
The burn is in here right now mostly. There's a little bit of numbness in the mouth, but it's not really a burn. It's a throbbing. You know, the same kind of throbbing if you ate a really powerful mint or something. That kind of, you know what I'm talking about. Not burning, but a tingling in the mouth. There's a little bit of that. The burning now is isolated to right around in here, and every time.
Yes, Scott, it is.
What did he say?
It's our channel birthday in April.
It's in April. It's in April. We'll be 2 years 2 years old as a channel, which in regular years, YouTube years are like dog years, are they not? A year in the world of YouTube feels much longer than an actual year because you do so much stuff. There's so much stuff going on. In that year, it just feels longer. Mine is too. April 10th, somewhere I think around April 9th. Is my hours, Scott. I really believe the first video and the first Bone Daddy 2 thing was around the 9th of April of last year.
10th.
Yeah, that's what I was just Dragon Fire Man. I really do think I'm prepared to go hotter. Bob, I'm prepared to go hotter. I'm after this Reaper thing next week, if I can get through it.
Bob said your unit name is Dragon Fire Man.
That's yeah, I was kind of addressing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm in my own little
You're keeping up. I appreciate it. You're keeping up with the chat, keeping me straight and on point when we talk about this stuff. But yeah, I really feel like if I can get through the Reaper, not having to drink the milk, that I would be ready to go to into a higher level. And again, I don't know how much capsaicin or whatever it is, the thing that causes the heat, is actually in this particular brand of jerky. I know that they advertise this kit as the endorphin explosion, and it's supposed to be for a way for people to work their way up from a little heat all the way up to the maximum amount of heat. So I don't know exactly. It doesn't have anything on the box, but I can tell you the burning is still back here. and the mouth is tingling, but it's not. I could handle this, even at its worst. I can handle the ghost pepper. So,
Well, let's try it.
and you actually tried a little bit of that ghost pepper, didn't you? You tried a little bit of the ghost pepper. We
Oh
saw
yeah,
you.
I did.
Yeah, did. Tammy tried a little. I mean, yours was
It
like
was very
a
little.
little piece, and I ate like half the bag.
It's
But
tasty though.
but used the back of my hand that time. Trying not to touch my face. Wow, it was really good, and I would recommend it next time. So this has been a good day for us here at Bone Daddy
Spaceman
too.
Dodo said in Helen, is there going to be a smackdown between Bone Daddy and Ford Man?
No, not a SmackDown. I was thinking it's more fun to do anything uh, with more than one person. If you got someone to share that with and talk about it with years later,
Right, what Scott said.
we should all watch these 5 points throwaway. We might have the second burning of Atlanta. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping that the peanut butter sandwich. I don't know if that's just but Cashew Paul was saying maybe that just works for Cashew Paul. Maybe it doesn't work for my fat butt. But I had a good sized peanut butter sandwich, and what's that? I'll tell you. And here's something. While I'm at it, let me recommend. They have this artesian bread. It's called. That's what it's called,
Yeah,
right? And it's a loaf of bread that you buy like a loaf of regular bread. But it's called artesian bread. Oh man, that bread is
it's
so good.
It
You make a
is.
sandwich with it. How much more does it cost than
It's about the same as everything else. A little bit
It's
more.
about the same as a name brand of
Yeah.
bread, right?
Yeah,
I mean, of
yeah.
course, you could get some
Yeah.
great value or Walmart bread for like what is it,
Yeah.
88 cents a loaf, and it'll turn on you and start being green the day after you buy it and open up the wrapper. But it's pretty good stuff.
Tracy had to go.
Tracy, thank you for coming in. We're not going to keep you guys here. Sorry, Bo Daddy, my money is on Kenneth. I'm sure Kenneth can do it. I'm not trying to challenge Kenneth. I just think that Kenneth and I, in a video together, doing this challenge, there's some possibilities there for fun, conversation, and for laughs as well. And so if thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate it, and I should be seeing him here in a few weeks in Helen. We're going to go over there, and maybe even if Kenneth doesn't.
Go too.
Bob, thanks for coming in. Even if Kenneth doesn't want to do the Pepper Palace Wall of Pain or Wall of Flame challenge, maybe we'll just do it, Tammy. And you can well, not you necessarily. You can video me
Okay.
suffering. And that'll be some serious, because I mean, they've taken their reputation as a store on, you hurt, and they actually specifically, I think you have to agree if you take this Wall of Pain challenge, and not only do you have to sign a waiver, but you have to agree to let them take your picture in the worst part of your suffering, so that they can display it on the wall in there. So they take a picture of you at your worst, snotty and burning, and put it on the wall. But I'm willing to do that for your entertainment. Uh, that might be a fun thing to do. Kenneth said he wants to do it. Come, we can do that, Kenneth. It'd be something if you're up for. The only reason I say if you're up for, if you and your dad are heading back home that day and you got to be on the road, and you think that eating whatever that sauce is called, the end, the stuff that you try at the very, is called the end. Uh, if you think that might cause your trip home to be less comfortable than it might otherwise have been, uh, you know. But one of these days, Tammy and I, when we go there, since I've been doing this now, and since I think that I can survive it, I don't know. I may be getting too cocky.
John's got to go too.
If Cashew came to me, that would be something. John, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. We're not going to keep y'all here much longer. Again, we appreciate you coming in. This is not something that we're not going to make. We're not going to make a history of our channel being live streams of eating something either hot or disgusting. Though we probably will still eat hot or disgusting things on video from time to time. But this is just an effort we're making here in the month of the end of February and throughout the month of March. to try to get some views, to try to get there. We're just to be completely honest, we're less than 100 hours from crossing the threshold there, and it may be, and you have to get them in a year. It's not over the course of your entire channel life. You have to get them within a year. So this might be as close as we'll ever come. We're not the most popular channel. We have our friends on here, but we have to work for it, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what this whole pain experiment thing is me trying to work for folks' entertainment, so that they'll come back and they'll watch, and maybe somebody will watch the replay of this.
She just said there's a channel called Irish People Try Channel. They eat spicy things. They eat
Spicy things too. Irish
It's
people.
so funny.
I like them already. I'm about half of me is Irish. I took the ancestry DNA test, and about half of me is Irish. The rest of me is divided up between English, Scandinavian, and people from the Congo or the Bantu region, which I imagine is near the Congo, somewhere in Africa.
The
So
Wickershire Project says I'm out of fingers and toes and how many faces touches.
thanks, Nana, for coming in. Let's see how many face touches. You know, I probably will go and wash. Not only I definitely will wash my hands, but there's a strong possibility I'll just grab a wash rag, and wash my. I know. I was just saying bye to Nana. I appreciate Nana. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all go check everybody. I do this every week. Uh, None of the people that we're friends with, none of the people that will use some of their Sunday afternoons to come into our live, those of those folks that actually put up content on their channel, they're all fun channels to watch and decent people, decent human beings to be associated with. So I highly encourage you guys to make friends with each other. I have actually over the last few weeks, couple of months, noticed some of our friends that I realized from that are now chatting with each other, that I believe the first time that they actually started chatting was in the course of being in one of these live streams, and now they're like, buds, talking to each other. So I highly encourage you to go out there and check out each other's channels.
Ken said he's going to be in Helen the 11th and 13th of next month.
Yeah, 11th and 13th. Not this coming week. Obviously not this weekend, and not next weekend.
3 weeks from now.
No, not 3 weeks. 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
2 weeks from now, he'll be in hell, and we'll come over there. We'll come over there that Saturday. I'll have to work. That Friday, but we'll and sleep that day. Thank you, Joy Bless Life, for coming in. When folks are starting to filter out of here, hon. And besides, I believe NASCAR is about to start here within the next few minutes, and I have a place waiting for me on the couch up until Joe and Malia's live comes on later on tonight or this afternoon. They usually come on. I don't know if they are today, but they usually come on. Big Joe and Malia's World come on 5:30 Eastern time. Very good live, a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and the crowd that hangs out in there is also a lot of fun. And sometimes I don't know if he'll be coming live tonight, but Dan the Mountain Man will come on. What?
The Wickershire Project. Read what they said.
Our approximation.
We've heard that.
Well, Wickershire Project. Mine has been updated. I get emails. Basically, the DNA profile that they gave me when the results first came back are slightly different now than because every so often they'll say send you an email, and they'll say basically that as technology improves, our ability to narrow down your DNA also improves. I'm not sure what's happening there.
You got to go to Cashew on 5 to Cashews and tell him about the jerky.
Yeah, we got it. Cashew goes on. That's right. I'm not sure. Cashew's been doing more. Excuse me. Been doing more lives lately. But yeah. Oh Lord, I've completely lost my train of thought there.
Welcome to my world.
I know. I just today from all this. But yeah, go see Cashew Paul. Joy is telling me 5, and I imagine that's 5 Art of RVing.
Yeah.
Art of RVing is going on. They're live too. Art of RVing. Fun people. You need to go check out Mark. This guy is a natural comedian. A lot of fun. They're just fun people. So if you're not ready for the race just now, and you want to go into another live stream, go check out Art of RVing. They're a lot of fun too. And then of course, like I said, 5:30. And I believe Fordman Kenneth Oaks. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I saw an advertisement for him going on doing a late night. So if you're up kicking it late night tonight and you want to hang out with some people, Kenneth just has a chill.
What state we're in? We're in Georgia.
We're in Georgia. We're in Georgia, where it is currently. Let's see. It is currently 76 degrees.
Feels great out here.
Yes, on February the 28th in Georgia, it is 76 degrees out here. I'm wearing short pants. Let's see.
What did it say? The 28th.
The 28th.
Today's the
last day, I believe,
wow.
of the month of February, unless it's leap year, and it is not. Tomorrow is the 1st of March.
Wow.
Wow, it's going to roar in like a lion, and it probably will.
It is.
We'll pay for this weather that we're having right now. We'll pay for it in rain and possibly in storms coming up over the next few days. Okay, well, we're losing more and more folks, huh? They're hanging out with us to be nice. But folks, thank you so much. Thank y'all for joining us today. And I recommend Outlaw Jerky. If you're in a tourist town and you see a jerky shop called Outlaw Jerky, this is some of the best jerky I've ever eaten in my life, as far as just the quality of the jerky. And they have other products there besides jerky. The sauces, Tammy is now using the sauces that we got on her breakfast in the morning, and they're terrific. So folks, and Kenneth's got to put a link in there for his late show coming up tonight. So if you want to go into live streams and hang out with some of these same folks and continue the party, go check out some of these links that Kenneth's throwing up there. Thank you. So everybody, this has been fun.
Yeah, it has.
It's been fun. I'm actually looking forward to testing my mettle next week against the Carolina Reaper. I imagine it's going to be a step above this. This was definitely a step above that last attempt that we made, and the Reaper will be more. And hopefully, coming up soon, we'll go to Helen and we'll go to the Pepper Palace, and they have the Wall of Pain or Wall of Flame challenge there, where you try different sauces, each one of them hotter, 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 until you get one that's actually called the End, a sauce called the End. And I've seen people, some of the photos of people that were experiencing that, and it doesn't look to be pleasant. But I'm willing to give it a try. Maybe Tammy will give it a try too. You never can tell, but Tammy's been hanging in here with us with this challenge. So, folks, thank you so much for coming in here and joining us for this. We appreciate your attendance. We appreciate your friendship. We would appreciate it if you appreciated each other and went and checked out each other's channels and made some friends, because that's what this is really all about when it goes. Very few of us are ever going to become a YouTube millionaires and have a yacht and a mansion, but we can come out of this whole thing with some friends. So until the next time, this is Mike and Tam saying bye.
Bye.